This is not a kid-friendly show.
Yo, what is really good, my dudes? Welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. So we're going to go over this forum post by Mod Matt He, where he goes over some upcoming playtests that you can volunteer for and actually playtest upcoming content if you happen to live near the Jagex area. So without further ado, let's just jump into what this forum says. It says, we've been increasing our use of the studio-based playtest for upcoming content as part of the move to expansions. We've already had 2 groups in this year and aim to have another 2 before the end of April. These playtests have already provided vital information and feedback that we've allowed us to improve content, but we know there are loads of players who would love to come to the studio and take part of this kind of activity. So we are going to open the opportunity to our community to volunteer. Next, Wednesday, March 29th and Wednesday, April 26th. So mark those on your calendar. To apply to come to these playtests, you must be 18 years or older and your account must meet one of the following requirements. Virtual Slayer level of 110, which makes sense, that's coming out with the Menaphos update, or 5 or more virtual non-combat levels, skill levels of 110, and at least 1.5 billion in total XP. Now, the first one makes sense. The Slayer, we're going to get this with Menaphos, but this second part, 5 virtual non-combat 110s, that could be telling to some future updates that we may be looking forward to. So keep that in mind, guys. They're looking for playtesters of 110 non-combat skills. That could be a hint at something. Anyways, 2, all people who wish to apply should post in this thread with which date they would prefer to attend and which requirements they meet. They will select from 20 players in total, 10 from each date from those applications. And I'll have the link to this down below. 3, applications will open until 9 a.m. Monday, 13th March, and will be reviewed that week for invitations to be issued. All invitations will be sent via inbox. 4, each day would start at the office at 10 a.m. and finish at about 4 p.m. That's a solid 6 hours of playtesting, my dudes. It would include a studio tour and lunch at the office. 5, any player who took part in the playtest would need to make their own way to and from the studio at their own expense. 6, any player who takes part in the playtest will do so under a non-disclosure agreement. So you cannot tell anybody shit if you're part of this. You need to keep your own mouth fucking shut. These are not the only playtests we'll be planning this year, so don't worry if you don't meet the current set of requirements. More chances will come. Mod Matt He, the RuneScape community team. So that's really interesting. If you haven't been in the area and you want to try this out, why not apply for it? Again, I'll have the link to this down below so you can go and respond to it if you're interested. Also, keep in mind what I said about the non-combat 110s. That could mean that that's definitely going to mean that people are going to be playtesting something. I don't know why that requirement is there, but it doesn't mean nothing. Just keep it in mind, guys. I'm pretty excited, man. Menaphos right around the corner. Looking good, man. It's looking good. Anyways, that is it for the video. If you'd like to hit that like button, if you're not subscribed yet, you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape, you are already in the right place, my dogs. So hit that subscribe button. I promise to keep you up to date on everything RuneScape related. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out, my dogs. Peace.